Another historic court verdict involving politicians. The son of a president this time, today found guilty on federal charges that he illegally bought a firearm. This marks the first time a relative of a sitting president has been convicted of a crime. Hunter Biden, prohibited by law to purchase a gun because he was addicted to drugs. The case brought by a special counsel, and the verdict means he could face more than 2 decades behind bars. Tonight, we're hearing from a juror in the case. Covering the developments for us, Eyewitness News anchor Torres with the latest. Joe?
Bill, this was an extraordinary trial, and it brought about an expeditious decision by the jury. It took the panel just about 3 hours of deliberations to reach the guilty verdict. Inside the courtroom, President Biden's 54-year-old son appeared stunned as he learned his fate. The president's son walked out of court in Wilmington, Delaware, hand in hand with the First Lady, as well as his wife. Just moments after the jury's verdict, jurors found Hunter Biden guilty on all 3 felony gun charges.
No one in this country is above the law. Everyone must be accountable for their actions.
Prosecutors ultimately convinced jurors as they laid out their case and argued Hunter knowingly lied on this federal form while buying a revolver in October of 2018. The form asked whether he was an unlawful user of or addicted to drugs.
This case was about the illegal choices defendant made while in the throes of addiction, his choice to lie on a government form when he bought a gun, and the choice to then possess that gun.
Hunter Biden appeared expressionless when the verdict was read, then hugged members of his legal team. Shortly after, he released a statement saying, in part, "I am more grateful today for the love and support I experienced this last week from Melissa, my family, my friends, and my community than I am disappointed by the outcome." His defense team argued there was no actual witness to Hunter using drugs around the time when he purchased that gun. The jury heard from more than a dozen witnesses over the course of a week, including Hunter's ex-wife, ex-girlfriends, and the owner of the gun shop. The jury, made up of 6 men and 6 women, spent 3 hours over 2 days to reach its decision. Some told ABC News text messages days before the purchase were the key. One man, who asked not to be named, said politics never came into play in the jury room.
My mind just wasn't focused on that his father was the president of the United States. That didn't affect me or sway me one bit.
The judge said a sentencing date will be scheduled in the next 120 days. Hunter Biden could face up to 25 years in prison, but legal experts say time behind bars is unlikely, given he's a first-time and non-violent offender. His father, President Biden, expressed love and support for Hunter and released a statement saying, in part, "I will accept the outcome of this case and continue to respect the judicial process as Hunter considers an appeal." Now, Hunter Biden's legal woes are far from over. He has another case coming up. He faces tax-related felony charges in Los Angeles. Prosecutors accuse him of not paying $1.4 million in taxes. That trial is scheduled to begin in the fall.